Lil Tecca. Lil Tecca just released his debut studio album titled Virgo World. Now, for the record, this is his first full album since his mixtape, We Love You Tecca, which I still have to listen to. Let's admit, he's a guy that can make a hit. I personally know him from his song Ransom, which I'm sure a lot of people do. To be honest with you, I like the song. But from that one single song, he was able to create millions of fans and millions of followers. Now, according to Hot New Hip Hop, many people was curious to see if he could actually put together a good project or see if he would just become a one-hit wonder. And now after it's actually released, I'm kind of curious to see what the people think. I'm happy you came to my video because I'm sure just like me, you feel the same way. Alright, first let's talk about Lil Tecca. Tyler Justin Anthony Sharp is an 18-year-old rapper, singer, songwriter from New York City. One hit wonder? Well, I mean, technically, yes so far, but I mean, honestly, he still has a lot of time. I mean, he's only 18. And then his fan base is so large to the point where he can probably hit the Billboard charts any second now. Now, before the fame, he actually wanted to be in the NBA, but he quickly decided to change that route and go into music. And I feel as though that worked out pretty well for him, at least so far. Just at 9 years old, he actually started rapping with his friends on SoundCloud using his Xbox microphone. And believe it or not, they actually made diss tracks targeted towards each other. 9 years later, his hit song Ransom peaked at number 4 on the Billboard Hot 200 chart, with over 500 million plays on Spotify, and then also over 200 million views on YouTube. And the rest is pretty much history. He released his debut mixtape, We Love You Tecca, August 2019. And the mixtape also peaked at number 4 on the Billboard Hot 200 charts as well, making it RIAA certified gold. Today he is signed with Republic. Today he, how you say Republic? Today he's signed with Republic Records, and I'm pretty sure that y'all have no plans of slowing down right now. Really, it's honestly kind of smart to just go ahead and jump into making a studio album. I feel as though, you know, it can test him as an artist, but also, you know, test his fan base and see how long he can last in the music industry. But now back to the album. The track lists are as followed: Our Time, Acting Up, When You Down, Backing Up, Chemistry, Royal Rumble, Form, Selection, Take 10, Dolly, Insecurities, TikTok, Miss Me, True to the Game, Closest to Heaven, Level Up, No Answers, Last Call, Out of Love. And that's about it. Now off the back, I'm seeing some pretty good features. I mean, I see Lil Uzi Vert, I see Lil Durk, Polo G, and Skrillex. To be honest with you, I'm kind of curious to see how the Skrillex track is. If you don't know Skrillex, he actually makes more electronic, pop, EDM type stuff. So I'm kind of curious to see what type of vibes he's gonna bring to the project. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so first thing first, I have Our Time. Our Time, I mean, it's okay. I feel like the beat is pretty good. The beat is kind of bouncy, gives you a nice little kind of Miami type feel, but the hook is kind of just, it's really not that good to me. I mean, really effed up, and then what he's talking about lyric wise is not really there for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and scratch out that one already. Okay, so the second song, Acting Up, actually redeemed itself. Beat is tight, produced by Cassell Beats, bouncy. The hook is actually pretty catchy. I actually like his voice on this one. It's catchy, simple, vibey, and I'll probably add to my playlist. When You Down. So When You Down is actually pretty tight too. So off the back, already listening to it, it has a pretty good guitar sample that's going on in it. And so far, I'm loving Lil Tecca's singing and vocalism on there. I'm not sure if you know Juice WRLD, but it really gives you a lot of Juice WRLD vibes. Comment below and see if you think the same. Okay, next up we have Back It Up. So here's the thing, I like this song, but the hook just kills it for me. I feel like the Back It Up and Work It kind of just, I don't know, it's kind of weird to me. But his flow on his verse is pretty good. I give the flow, the verse, A1, but then the Back It Up and Work It just kind of kills. It don't really work with the production as much. I feel like the production, it has a vibey sample in there, but it also has some bouncy drums, which fits so perfect in other parts of the song, but it just kind of gets dead during the hook. Very impressed with Chemistry. Chemistry, it has an Afro-Caribbean type vibe to the production. Look, hands down, the production is solid. I'll probably give it a 10. And then the hook is actually catchy. But one thing to also point out is the first, the first 5 tracks is not really that long. I mean, the first 2 tracks were only less than 2 minutes itself. You have 4 and 5, which is pretty much under 3 minutes itself. Chemistry is tight, but I feel like it should be a little bit longer. I mean, it's short, sweet, to the point, but I don't know, it just kind of feels like it cuts off a little bit too early. Hey, the production, it hits. Like, it kind of reminds me of like a little bit like a YG type feel when it comes to production, because it still gives you that bounce, that West Coast type vibe, but also at the same time, I don't know, it kind of gives you that New York feel to it as well. The thing that messes me up about Word Wumble is, I don't know, I feel like he struggles a little bit when it comes to developing a story. It feels like he's more so just freestyling rather than getting the story across. So it's kind of hard to really follow. Born was actually a really good track. Production was amazing. But then Nav came in on a whole nother level, to be honest with you. I feel like you can tell who's like already a complete artist. Nav killed that, and he really finished off the song strong. It's only 2 minutes and 14 seconds. Now, there is 19 songs, so that's probably why all these songs are short, but I feel like, you know, it's more so like just giving us a sample rather than actually having a complete song. All right, so Selection was the song that I was actually curious about because it has my guy Skrillex on the production. When it came to Selection, I feel like it was a little bit more content as well from Lil Tecca. I feel like it's a short song, 1 minute and 41 seconds, but he has a lot of things that can kind of be like trendy in a sense. So like, go best friend, a lot of one-liners that can be used for like, that can be used for captions, or what's the app called? TikTok. Okay, Take 10. Don't know why it's called Take 10 first. To be honest, it goes from she's my baby to she can make these bands blow like I got money type thing. So I don't really get it. I don't really like the flow. I'm kind of ready for this song to end. Like, the engineer is probably like, hey, yo, bro, you know what? Take 10, bro, just freestyle, you know what I'm saying? Don't have to make sense. Just put something out there. The beat is tight. Again, solid production already throughout so far. I don't get it. Miss me. Let's talk about the production. I like one part of the production, right? I like it where it's it's bouncy, cool there, but then it gets to maybe 50 seconds in the song where it's like, it's just a lot of stuff going on that didn't really fit. I don't know, it caught my eye first and then it lost me. And it's like, all right, well, let me try to get to the vocals. But the vocals wasn't there, so I was like, okay, well, let me try to get back to the beat. It still wasn't there, so this one just did not hit for me. You know, I tried to give this album a benefit of the doubt. It kind of lost me probably after, really once the insecurities kind of hit. Closest to Heaven, I don't know why it's called Closest to Heaven. The production is also kind of weird. It has a very melodic, like, E-piano in there. And then it also misses it with a dance drum. So it's like, drum, drum, dun, 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 and then but it just don't work. What is he even talking about?
He has too many characters. We can talk about when the girl is turned up, she's the closest to heaven. I'm like, okay, this should be a song about a girl. And then he said, I don't fuck with the fags, and my niggas go on my real one. What? What are they gonna do with your girl being turned and she's closest to heaven?
Look, she said it best. Too many characters. I don't have to explain that no more. So, one thing about Lil Tecca, I feel like he has potential. He's young, 18. He has potential. There's some songs, the beginning songs that really kind of hit. It caught my attention. But then, I mean, it got to track 10 and just kind of just fell apart. The writing is not good at all. I feel like every song that I see on Spotify here, it has maybe 3 to 5 writers. Maybe that explains maybe why it's not as consistent going throughout. But I don't know, I just feel like it just doesn't flow that well and it could be better. Overall, I didn't really feel for this album. So here are my final ratings for this project. For production, the production was not that bad. I gave it an 8. I thought there was some solid tracks on there that can really bang and hit in my car. But I also thought there was some tracks I did not like. Some tracks that weren't produced so well and it kind of just didn't really flow. Songwriting, I gave it, I may be being too nice on this one. I gave it a 4. I feel like there's some catchy songs, but this album is not lyrical at all. Let's just be real. Vocalism, I gave it a 5. I don't mind ACTIN, I gave it a 5. I don't think it's the best in the world. Could be better. Overall feel, I gave it a 5 as well. I feel like there's some songs I do enjoy, but also I'm not gonna listen to this album again. Let's just be real. So overall, for the final rating, I gave it a 5.5. Oh, leave y'all ratings in the comments. I wanna see what y'all think. Thank you all for watching this video. I appreciate y'all. We about to hit 200 subscribers. And you know what I'm saying, we basically there. So if you ain't subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because you know you want to. I mean, it's looking at you right now. Like it's there, it's red, it's huge, it's big. If you already subscribed, appreciate you being a part of the fam. If you like this video, leave that thumbs up, help with the YouTube algorithm, and I keep these videos coming. And don't forget, I'm also doing a 200 subscriber giveaway. So yes, if you want to see one of these beautiful records in your own home, if you want to see one of these beautiful records in your own home, definitely go to the 6ix9ine video. It has all the instructions on how to win and enter the competition right there. So I will leave the link in the bio and also include the instructions right here on the screen, as you can see. Give you some time. Yeah, pause that, because I'm not going to keep it there for the longest. I mean, why would I do that? Anyway, just remember, look, your only limitations are those in your own mind. And hi, Stevie TV out.